My window's open. What up, Steven? You guys are going to be able to hear the birds. It's such a wonderful sound. Oh, God, the fucking hot water is gone in my building right now. And I'm like, I just might kill a motherfucker soon. Honestly, like this apartment building has been so awful since the second I moved in. And like I knew it. I knew there was some type of curse, and now I have no fucking hot water. Because the hot water tank blew. And what sucks about it is I told the landlords there was something wrong with the hot water tank last month, and they did nothing about it because, like every other landlord, let's not do anything about it or even check it out unless it breaks. And then it breaks last night. They had to have a fucking plumber here at like 9 o'clock at night, so they probably had to pay him time and a half. Fucking losers, that's what you get. All right, ninth house. Sagittarius, that's double Sagittarius. And then Pluto. Whoopsies. Oh, wait, no. Pluto is Scorpio. Oh, no, sorry. I already knew that. Ninth house is Sagittarius, and then we have the Sagittarius symbol, and then Pluto, which is Scorpio energy. Almost like I'm getting a demand, a confrontation. It's like the meeting that you have with your boss about compensation or something, right? That interview or sorry, that meeting that you have to do that you stand there and go, either you give me what I deserve, what I've worked for, or I leave. It seems like that. Like somebody is very much yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Like my hair is so dirty and it is pulling right now, and I don't know what to do with it because it's just so greasy, grease head, but like I can't leave it up because it's hurting. Oh God, my head. We've had so much rain too, and I've had these like massive rain headaches. I swear, I kind of have a headache right now. Holy fuck. Too much goddamn pressure. There's pressure in the air. I have my screen dimness really low. So, hello, everybody. I can't really see what's going on there, but what up in the chat? Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. These are general messages of current energy that is going around. Okay, now I feel like this is some type of confrontation that you have with somebody, possibly over trauma. I don't know. What is this Pluto energy? Ten of Wands in reverse. Queen of Needles in reverse. King of Needles upright. And the Fool in reverse. Okay, it's weird. It's almost as if the Queen of Swords in reverse is with this 10 of Wands in reverse. So they're lying about this 10 of Wands. All right, they're lying about it. And what's weird is that the King of Needles, okay, slash King of Swords is upright, looking at this Fool in reverse. Okay. And it seems to me like this queen lied about trauma, like lied about something that they did that involved you. Okay. Like if they told you, like if you left the family, it was because this woman told you to leave, you know, and they're all saying that you left because you wanted to, but actually the Fool is in reverse. So it kind of seems like this was something that somebody didn't want to do. Okay. Like the 10 of Wands in reverse, like somebody didn't want to leave something, but this queen lied as if to say this person did want to leave and they were just fucking with this king, which is obviously attached to her. Okay, so what this queen says is not what this king sees or saw. Now it's like they're second guessing something that they saw or something that they watched somebody else do. Because this queen now is not getting away with it. All right, what's this Sagittarius energy? Strength in reverse, 2 of Needles in reverse. So somebody was very weak. I think this Queen of Swords in reverse was very weak, and she's been working on something. Okay, and she's you know, obviously working on something in very low vibrational energy. And maybe that's why Sagittarius is here, because it's with my throat chakra all of a sudden. It's like I almost feel like this person couldn't tell the truth if they tried. Like it's like telling the truth is like them spitting something up. Like they have to choke the truth out. Like they're very weak. They appear very strong, but they're very weak. Hangman in reverse. Ace of Wands. Okay. King of Wands. Okay. So, somebody obviously, I just heard, gets their mojo back. So somebody's getting something back. Whatever this queen said, whatever this queen lied about, she lied about something that was pretty traumatic, like Pluto energy. So something that changed somebody. Like if you said something happened to you, they said it didn't. Okay, they didn't agree with you. They 10 of Wands you. They want to just leave. They didn't want you to hang around. Okay, and so then maybe you tried to tell the truth to the king. Okay, and then the king has still, I don't know, maybe he didn't respond to you, or maybe he's still thinking about whatever it is that you said. Okay, or they don't know that you had this conversation with this queen, and they're still wondering why you left. If you didn't leave, then why are you not here? They don't know that possibly this queen lied and threatened you in some way. So this King of Wands, now I think in this Sagittarius energy of the 9th house, I feel like this has been a really long journey, like psychologically with somebody for sure. Okay, this queen, look at that. The Queen of Pentacles almost kind of in reverse, like this feminine energy. The mother at home, some woman, maybe she bakes. Whoever this is, like they definitely worked their magic with creating an environment where this person was not wanted. Okay, possibly because they were so full of shit. They're lying. Queen of Needles in reverse. She's not telling the truth. That's for sure. Okay. And this 2 of Needles could be representing somebody that's been trying really hard, okay, to get their truth out there, possibly, or to get out of this hangman energy. Like obviously this lie or whatever this woman is saying, okay, it has been, I feel like, blocking somebody. And I mean, the hangman's right here. Obviously, it did something to somebody. And then this Ace of Wands just appears out of nowhere with the King of Wands. The exact energy that would use that Ace of Wands would be the King. Okay. So there's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to put it upright because I do feel like something is going to be given back to you. Okay, there's going to be something that gets given back to you that you've kind of been waiting for. But you have to Ace of Wands this. You're the one that has to light the candle. Okay, there's the Nine of Wands. And then be pretty fucking persistent at standing behind that. And, you know, letting people know that this is what you're creating and everybody is to stay the fuck away from it. If you don't want to give, then get the fuck out of here because you ain't going to get. Okay. Page of Needles in reverse. So like, look at, this is where they try to trap Sandy. Okay. And this is like that. It's in reverse because I feel like their trap or their traps, okay, something they've been trying to do is not working. Okay. It might've worked in the past. Their lies might've worked in the past, but I do not believe that their lies are working now. Okay. And then there's the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like two things kind of pop up. Two things pop up out of nowhere. Okay, so you might suddenly have two job opportunities pop out of nowhere. Okay, you could have an employer that calls you back on possibly something that you walked away from. And maybe they might want to know why. Why did you walk away? They might offer you the job back or something like that if they know that there's been some type of malpractice or something. I don't know. There's definitely trauma here. Like that Pluto energy is screaming trauma. And it's attached to this Queen of Needles lying. So there could have been somebody that just constantly lied on your behalf. And that's one thing my stepmother did say. I saw it in a vision because my stepmother always lied. You guys know that I always talk. She just lies all the time on my behalf. So I actually, I saw it in this segment in my dreams once where Cindy was talking and she was talking to somebody else. And I had just told her something about something that had happened. And she was saying it to somebody else. And this person had an automatic reaction like, whoa, are you serious? And she goes, no. She's obviously lying. And this person was like, what? And they're like, well, no, like, I mean, Whitney lies. That's what she does. I mean, she tells you something, but really it's a lie. And so what Cindy said that she would start doing for me, because she believed I was a liar, what she said was that, okay, well, everything that Whitney says, and this is not my mother, okay, so she doesn't have any type of telepathy with me whatsoever, okay, not born and raised telepathy, all right. She says that anything that I say in real life that happens to me, she then reiterates the story with what she believes actually truly happened and will wipe out what I said, and then she will enter her lie into it because she's a pathological liar. Okay, but she says that I'm the liar. I'm the pathological one, and that she has to save me from my lies. That's what she said in the dream. I couldn't believe it. Okay. I was literally standing there like, is this bitch serious? Like, does she actually think that she knows me so well that she just knows everything? She couldn't even read her own son properly. She can't read her own husband properly. She can't read the messages that are coming into her head properly. But she knows exactly when I'm lying. I just heard God rest her soul. I think she's going to die soon, which, I mean, we're all going to die, but Cindy might kick the bucket fucking soon. And like, no short of a breath is that too long already because she should be dead already. But anyways, there's definitely this trap. Oh, the devil. You realize when I mention Cindy, the devil usually shows up. Okay. And it was the devil in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. And the High Priestess. And the Empress. And the World. And the Hermit. And the Six of Wands. And then the Seven of Wands. What just happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 majors just like back to back. Okay. Like, you guys saw how much I shuffled that deck. Like, how the fuck? Okay. So this devil shows up, okay, and then suddenly the wheel shows up, but the devil shows up in reverse as if the devil can't play games with you anymore, okay, and neither can this bitch. She can't lie anymore on your behalf, okay. So it's almost like this woman has potentially been holding somebody back from entering their own Empress phase because they're playing High Priestess. Okay, High Priestess on your ass. They're playing it like they know what you're thinking, but they don't. It was the devil just sitting on their shoulder, just telling them sweet, sweet lies about you. And they were like, oh my God, devil, can you tell me more? And he was like, yeah, I'll tell you more. They hate you. They talk about you. They can't stand you. And you're like, oh my God, I knew it. And they just kept listening to the devil, just listening to him. Like he was this sweet lullaby at night that just loved to talk shit about you. But then they use it as like all of a sudden first person. Like they wake up and be like, oh my God, this person said this and this and this and this and this and this and that. And it's like, you moron, you were talking to the devil. How dumb are you? But let me guess, now you're going to go and blame it on collective. Okay, like the fucking suckers you are. Here we go. A bunch of retards just landed in the deck. Okay, honestly, like acting like a high priestess, acting like they've got such a connection to you. They know you. They know everything about you. I know exactly how they like, as if they're playing fucking psychic. And guaranteed they'll say that I'm a fake. I'm a fake. I just heard Burt McCracken. They have this song called I'm a fake. I'm a fake. I'm a fake. Oh, yeah, I'm a big fat fucking fake, aren't I? Okay, here we go. So, and then that's what makes the hermit come out. Okay, because it's almost like this empress just decides, like, fuck it, this is done. I'm calling you out. I'm not going to let you sit there and fucking talk shit about me anymore. I'm in my energy. Look at this fat fuck, okay? I'm coming at you like a fucking 3 people in one, bitch, okay? And I'm going to stomp your ass. If that's what bitches got to do, that's what bitches got to do, okay? Because they're showing up like Oogie Boogie. Fat as fuck. Okay, like come on. It's almost like now the battlefield is finally set with the right players. You can't act like some big ass energy like you're just gonna stand over me, bitch. I'm bigger than you now. Okay, and that's what happens with parents who treat their kids like shit. One day their kids grow up and their kids are bigger than them, and suddenly mommy and daddy are shrinking because they're getting old, and old people shrink. Okay, they like lose feet. I don't even know how it happens. They Benjamin Button all of a sudden. Okay, they just like turn into these little babies, and the collective gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's like, did you really think that because at one point in time you were so big and so badass and blah blah blah? But like, yo, didn't you ever hear about the other side of the coin? You know that the page is gonna flip. Like, I mean, how many fucking limericks did they hear themselves about all the shit that they were doing to you, but like didn't listen to it, right? Because let me guess, did mommy and daddy beat you so that you went and beat your kids, but you're going to say that you have an excuse for beating your children because your dad beat you and whooped your ass and you became such a great fucking citizen? Like, the people you are dealing with are so hypocritical. I mean, it's just amazing the shit that comes into my head. And I'm like, this is what they're saying. Like, do they just wake up and drink hypocritical juice in the morning and just become the most fucking ridiculous narcissists in the world? But like, they're allowed to do it and nobody else. Like, oh, it hurts. It hurts, people. It hurts. Because it's just like so like condescending. It's condescending to treat people like this. And this is what turns children into psychos. Fuck with a child, watch them turn into a psycho, and then blame the child. I mean, typical narcissistic behavior, okay? Typical. But they're going to hide. Oh, I'm going to hide, but I'm going to pop out when I can hurt you. But then I'm going to hide again. But then I'm going to pop out and I'm going to hurt you. But then I'm going to hide again. Fuck you. Oh, you're so powerful, eh? Okay, behind your lies and your bullshit and your cooking. What, somebody a good cook and they think that they can just shit all over everybody? But my bacon's great. Yeah, probably because you put arsenic in it. Okay, so narcissist asshole number 355,000 coming up on the channel. Thank you for somebody bringing this to the live. I love cutting up a motherfucker. Okay, nothing like that on a good Wednesday, or is it Tuesday? Tuesday afternoon. I am marinating pork tender right now. I'm pretty much sure like the only thing that's bringing me happiness is smoking and eating. That's it. That's the only thing bringing me pleasure right now. I'm just thinking about that pork tenderloin. Oh, God, it's going to be good. Okay. Wrapping up this glorious reading, we have the 10 of Cups in reverse with the 9 of Needles. Look at this. Kind of seems like somebody's wish fulfillment suddenly turns into a little bit of a like walking a tightrope without a circus net with this big fat fuck. Ain't gonna be able to stable himself on that, is he? And like I found out, honestly, I'm sorry if somebody's overweight here. I really do. But like obviously I am dealing with my landlord right now who is seriously overweight and he's absolutely garbage. His wife is a fucking narcissistic bitch. They take people's money and they scam you. I'm in another scam apartment, which I knew was coming because I tried to better myself. So obviously I knew that I was going to get kicked in the vagina just for trying to better myself. So everybody out there getting kicked in the vagina right now are the balls, Steven. All right. Just know the universe maybe doesn't know that you're getting kicked. So you might want to send a universe. Like, you know what I like to do? I like to send a text message and I write it to 012345678 9. And I call it the universe. And I write my text messages to it. And I say, listen, universe, you need to get your shit together. Listen, universe, you need to pay attention to somebody. Listen, universe. And I fucking text their asses. All right. I always let the universe know what's going on because guess what? Sometimes big, powerful people don't actually know what's going on with the little guys. Okay. So sometimes you have to preach and tell people what's going on and scream it on the side of the corners and yell it to the ocean that something is fucked up and it needs to be fixed. Because unless you say something, can anything be done? And I fucking hate it because I feel like it's so narcissistic to hear in your head. Well, if you don't say something, how anybody going to know about it? Well, considering there's like how many readings that I've done where I've said that there are witnesses everywhere that are watching them. If you don't say it out loud, it doesn't happen, or nobody knows the truth. When literally the universe has told me multiple times that there are hundreds of witnesses around. So I don't know if the universe is a hypocritical fucking asshole or not, because sometimes I get messages that say this and other times I get messages that totally rebuke the thing that they just said. So I'm like, who's lying? Like who's in my fucking head that wants to fuck with me today? You know, like who wants to tell me that, oh, make sure you stay positive in a world that's literally throwing bombs at you, but be positive because it's all about your own frame of mind, right? Like, again, whatever is happening, please make sure you voice it. If you're being abused, say something. If somebody's doing something to you, say something. I don't care who you have to say it to, because then it's out of your fucking hands. You know what I mean? You tell the authorities, they do nothing about it. Guess what? It's in their hands now and not yours. Somebody hurt you. Guess what? Tell somebody, because then it's not just in your hands, it's in somebody else's. Like, whatever this burden is, because there is a burden. It's a 10 of Wands. There is a burden here that somebody's been carrying as if it's their fault, and it's not your fault. That somebody that was in an authoric position over you couldn't take responsibility for something, so they put it onto you, and that's bullshit. You had a parent, you had a guardian, you had somebody that was supposed to take care of you. They signed up to take care of you. All of a sudden, couldn't handle the burden that came along with you, couldn't handle the burden that they created after they fucked your mother and gave birth to you. Now, all of a sudden, they're second guessing what they did with their time. Maybe you should have second guessed it before you fucked my mother and made me, but you didn't think of it, did you? No. You thought with your little head first. Maybe you should use your big head for a fucking minute. Maybe, but because they're fucking greedy and they're stupid and they're narcissists and they're idiots, of course they're going to blame their children for all of their mistakes. Because isn't that what a respectful parent would do? Just toss it to the kid? I mean, the amount of stories that are out there with people that finally get to say what really happened. I mean, the amount of parental abuse that your parents couldn't handle, so they just blamed it on you is, I mean, you don't have to smack a kid to abuse them. Okay, you don't have to hit a kid to abuse them. Okay, like there's a lot of other psychological shit that can happen to you, like when you're dealing with a woman who constantly lies. Do you know what that does to a child when you're dealing with a woman that's supposed to be telling the truth and all they are doing around you is lying? And the second you tell the truth, they lie over top of you? No. Sorry, somebody's messaging me. Okay, 9 of Cups. Honestly, like there's more kids, so there's definitely kids here twice. Okay. Okay. So there's definitely manipulation, and the thing is what I feel like the kids are grown up now. Okay, they're grown up. They're not children anymore. So they're not going to fall into the traps, okay, of these so-called high priestesses that know how to bake well, okay, but constantly lie. It's just constant, okay? There's something wrong with that. People who lie, be very careful of people who lie, because if they tell you one lie, they're going to tell you 1,000 lies, because it's never just one lie. Okay, it's going to be constant. And then what ends up happening is they actually then will stop lying to you, and then they'll just stop responding to you. Because if they can't lie to you, there's nothing really that they can say. So they'll just ignore you until either they get home, and then you can yell at them and they can think of their excuse as to why they didn't text you back. Okay, so always remember when you're dealing with a narcissist, like they'll usually end up spinning it around on you. Somehow it's your fault because you couldn't get a hold of them. It's your fault because they can't lie to you, right? I mean, whatever the Sagittarius energy, somebody is better than this. You have to fight against this. Fuck these people that lie. Honestly, I'm so fucking sick and tired of it, because honestly, my sister was friends with somebody who was so full of shit that she was about to marry a guy that she didn't even like. And my sister's asked her, she's like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And she goes, "Not my first time." She married a guy she didn't even like and said, "Not my first time." So she was just prepared to lie for the next 10, 15, 20 years, whatever it takes. He had a house. He's got his own fucking little business going. Okay. He's got money. And he's got a fucking married to a bitch he doesn't even know. But he thinks he knows. Because most people think they know. Is that Irene? Jesus Christ. Irene, what up, buddy? Long time no fucking see. I'm glad you're still alive. We made it through a very harsh storm, didn't we? Jesus Christ, Irene. People, Irene was here like 3 years ago when I started the channel and then disappeared. And she flew away, and then she came back, apparently. I saw your channel. I think your channel came up the other day. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to it. And I was like, oh my God, Irene? How's your kitten? Well, obviously, she's not going to be a kitten anymore. I knew I could. Honestly, I can barely see the screen, but I could read Irene. That's so funny. Running for my life. Oh, yeah. You know it. Hello, Eileen. Who else is there? Soma, Sweden. Hello, Sweden. Bara, what up? What else? Oh, Blizzard, you came back, eh? Stephanie. Her thong? All right, Stephanie might be a robot. What up? Lots of new people here, hey, Steven? Oh, where's Ryu? Is Ryu here? Oh, no, Ryu's not here. Oh, she died. Did she get run over? Who killed her? Fucking assholes. Poor little thing. You know, I was even surprised that you got her because I was like, man, you were getting so attacked at that time. I was like, wow, she actually got like that poor kitten. I was like, I don't know if she like will survive this. Like I had to keep my fucking snakes so hidden for the first 2 years because I was so worried that somebody was gonna sacrifice them and take them and just make them their own little fucking snakes in some other world. Oh, Irene, my heart is with you. You probably don't want to talk about it, and I get it. Jesus Christ. Oh, everybody, give Irene a little bit of love because she lost her cat. Oh, it always gets just unsynced when I go through the chat. I'm sorry. It will, I don't know what is going. I think it's where I live now. My internet is fucked. I started a live the other day and it didn't even start. It said I had no internet and I'm like, I'm on the top of a fucking hill. How can I not have any internet? My internet has been garbage here. The audio has been fucked up. Well, I think the audio shit happened before I moved, but oh God, yeah. I noticed that the last couple of lives I've watched, the audio gets all fucked up when I go through the comments. I'm sorry, people, but it will line back up again. All right. What are we at? 32 Minwee. All right. I'm going to do one more reading and then I'm going to kick it. Like I said, I'm marinating some pork tenderloin and I'm about to cook the shit out of that today. I'm so hungry right now. I have to stop thinking about food for a minute. All right, this Snap the Ripper song has been playing in my head all morning, and it's a song called Out of My Mind. It's from his newest album. So I don't know if somebody's like losing their mind right now, but let me tell you, I'm right there with you. All right, so last reading, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. Beautiful possibilities, karmic relationship. Oh my God, it smells so good outside right now. Oh, because it just rained. Rain air. Okay. So there seems to be this karmic relationship coming in. Sexual chemistry. Steven, it's starting to happen again. It's starting to come out every fucking reading again. Which obviously there's some sexual healing going on. It is spring, so even my spider plants had popped the dicks came out. I don't know how else to say it. The dicks came out and the flowers, it's already, oh my God, my spider plant that I brought home is already have like 35 babies on it. I've only had it for a month. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It gets like the best window spot. It gets so much sun. It's just loving every minute of it and just getting that old sexual healing. Okay. So now, we got the big old yes So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Obviously, it's going to be for some and not for the other. But it seems like in the past, there was this relationship that you had with somebody. Now I'm getting the song Smoking and Drinking. So you might have did a lot of smoking and drinking with them back in the day, like maybe a lot of partying or something like that. All right. It's possible that you did not date this person, but there was sexual chemistry there. So this might have been, now I'm getting, because smoking and drinking, a lot of it's about, her hanging out with her friends and stuff and just having a good time on the weekend, right? So this could be something like that where you spent some time with somebody back in the day and now they might be single, like maybe they weren't single or maybe you weren't single or something like that, but it kind of seems like you were both drinking the same juice. Look at how pretty that snake is too. She did such a good job drawing it. Like that's such a beautiful, looks just like a corn snake. And she's so pretty. Anyways, like somebody definitely found you foxy. Okay. I feel like they are coming back around. Like, so this is, yeah, definitely somebody you did not date. No, I don't think you did pop the cherry on this one. I don't think you did. I think this is somebody you didn't sleep with, but you had a lot of chemistry with. It's some sacred friendship. So, like, I feel like somebody from the past, like, could be somebody you went to high school with, could be somebody that was, I feel like somebody that was friends with you while you either were dating their friend or they were dating your friend, or you were all just friends. Something like that. Maybe you were all just friends. Oh, now I got a whiff of my joint here. Yummer. And like, I really do. I feel like you smoked weed with them maybe back in the day. Anyways, there's this allow divine timing, and it's beautiful possibilities in the current energy with listen to your intuition in reverse. Because the thing is, it's like, I don't fucking think that you know that this person is feeling your shit. I don't think you know. Because if it's listen to your intuition in reverse, it would mean that you're not addressing your intuition at all. Because you don't know that this person is even on your radar. Going out of my mind. Like, I feel like this person is going out of their mind. This is obviously they obviously felt some type of connection with you back in the day that they couldn't express. And now that they are around, they're like, this is an actual possibility. Like, I can actually make this work now. Okay, so this is just the analogy. All right, take it if it resonates, but it is just an analogy. Yeah, the lovers. Now I'm getting the beginning of the Zodiac, where is it Darlene? Darlene goes out with that guy, and Lee is following them in the car, and she knows it, but she is cheating on her husband, or she's about to cheat on her husband with the dude that she's cruising around with. That's why she doesn't really want to be seen in public, because she's married. Darlene is married. Okay, so that's why I feel like maybe they were married. And you were their friend. All right. Okay, I just saw, it said responsibility there, but my eyes just saw obsession. All right, take it if it resonates. But I feel like, okay, so that would be the Queen of Swords. Selective in choosing partners. So I feel like an independent lover, like you definitely have somebody that is, I'll take you, I'll date you, I'll be with you, and you don't even know anything about it. You don't even know anything about it. This guy. Look at that. So the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords just came out. Okay, so that is representing both people. Like somebody wants to come home. Like somebody sees you as their home or the one that they want to come home to. They might have just kind of figured this out, even though they have known you for so long. I do feel like this person has known you for a very long time. Okay. Now there's the Six of Pentacles, generosity. It's like I feel like this will be a really good relationship for somebody. And I think why this person is very generous, I think this relationship would be very generous because of the friendship that you have. Like there's a friendship there, right? And everybody knows, like, oh man, when you really become friends with somebody in a relationship, that relationship is hilarious, okay? Because you can basically be the best parts of yourself with no judgment, okay, with no, kind of disrespect, right? Because you're with somebody that you generally want to hang out with, and then you can slip it in with every then. Nice. Okay. What the hell is wrong with that? Okay. So now we have the Queen of Cups. So now it's like there's the king. Somebody's like, okay, well, I'll have a cup of coffee with you after they've been restricted from you for so long. Like I do feel like this relationship that they were in, they almost felt like became jail, possibly. Okay, because they were held back from you. What is this? Oh geez, look at that, the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles is here. So is that the King of Pentacles? Yeah. Okay, so there's definitely, this would be the King of Pentacles seed. Okay. And it's a good one. It comes with this Six of Pentacles. Like they're gonna, if they invest in you, that they'll give everything to you. There's nothing that they won't give to you. Okay, so they're obviously a very nice, caring person. So allow this divine timing, and then the boundaries come down. So I do not think that they are with this lover anymore. / Gemini. There's the Fool and suffering. See, like there has been a breakup. There has been a breakup. This person is single, and like then they see you and they're like, is that my gift? Like, is that my gift for breaking up with this person? Because obviously it's not, they didn't break up with this person in a selfish way. They broke up with them because they wanted better for themselves. Obviously, there was something that they saw in you that they didn't feel with the other person, which means this person has just evolved. That's all that it is. Okay. And they didn't want to suffer in it anymore. They might have lost some assets because of it, which everybody does in a fucking bad, in a breakup in general. There goes half your fucking life. Okay. There's the World. Feeling like something is missing in your love life. I'm telling you, this is them. They had some type of false sense of success in their last relationship. And this person, seriously, they felt like, I think that's why they ended their marriage, was because they felt like there was something missing. Oh, Justice. Single and ready to mingle. Okay, look at that. Like they got a divorce. The judge ruled. They're done. They can be happy now. Wow. Page of Pentacles. A quiet, reliable, and dedicated partner committed to the relationship. And then underneath it is Sagittarian energy in reverse, pushing love to extremes, in balance between personal life and work life, struggling to balance short-term desires with long-term stability. See, there was something that this person wasn't attached to in their marriage anymore. What brought them long-term stability suddenly kind of put them behind bars. And then there's the Hierophant. And there's the King of Cups in reverse. They might have been told that they were selfish, that what they were doing was selfish because they wanted something better. And now they're going to get it. Ace of Cups. Oh my God. And the Wheel of Fortune. This is extreme circumstances. Unforeseen. Something is, wow. And then the Hermit in reverse. They're aligning with you. And then the Chariot. And then the Moon. Whoa. Okay. And then the 9 of Pentacles. And then the 777. And then there's Strength. Okay. I have to stop. That's just... Okay, so like clearly this person that was very much isolated in this relationship suddenly steps forward with finally realizing what they want. And there's the Hierophant. So I do believe that would be the wedding. Okay, that would be the relationship. That would be who they had married them or put them in this contract to begin with. Okay, they were King of Cups in reverse, where I do feel like they possibly they could have been a little misled as well with this partnership. Okay, so the 777 financially secure, like this person has now rebuilt their life. Okay, so like I mean they could have been divorced for a while now or separated for a while. I mean, whatever it is, it seems like they kind of get back on track pretty quick. Okay, so, and they might have had a little bit of doubts about what was going to happen after they left this person. Like, you know, were they going to get everything or anything? Like, does love even exist? Like, they were probably asking themselves a fucking million questions when they went and did this, but they knew that they weren't happy anymore. Okay, it's the wheel changed, you know. People who have been together for a while sometimes start to evolve on different paths if they're learning new things and the other person is failing behind miserably. Okay, so definitely feel like you're possibly being approached by what is happening to my camera? Anyways, somebody who's just recently single that you know from the past that you didn't date. That's the thing. You didn't date this person, but you had a lot of like, hey, how's it going? You know, with them. So I always say sometimes it's nice for a stranger or somebody from the past to come back as opposed to a stranger that you don't know. It's almost like when you have a history with them or like even if you haven't seen them for 30 years, you still know of them. It's so weird with the stranger aspect of just dating somebody you don't know. I don't know. It's weird. So this might be for somebody that doesn't like to date people that they don't know or doesn't really branch out like that. Somebody comes back. Anyways, I hope it's for somebody because I feel like that was a really nice message. Okay, so take it if it resonates. I hope it does. Obviously, fill me in the future if anybody from the past comes back. And yeah, that's it. All right, everybody, peace out. I am just tired and I just am going to go and live my life. So peace out. Thanks for being here. Thank you for liking. And I will be back when I'm back.